Ekal is that Ekal platform is such a huge platform and unparalleled platform. Nobody can provide that. That we have a reach to close to 100 billion people, which nobody has, and we have a reach in a tribal area.
Actually, we are one of the unique couple that me and my husband Arun have been working together pretty much in every field. Okay, so when it comes to the time management, I think we both can manage time very well.
Still, Ekal has a big role to play because what we are doing is not only provide the regular textbook education, we are providing a value education. We both are very deeply involved. As she said that we are a unique couple. People are involved, either husband is involved or wife is involved, but we both are very much involved.
We are Hindu. We are Hindu by practice, we are Hindu by heart, we are Hindu by philosophy.
Hello and welcome to our special show Spotlight. I am Soumya Agrawal and you're watching Ekal Bharat. As we promised you earlier, in every episode we'll bring you such personalities who is bringing impact in our nation. So today I have with me Mr. Arun Gupta and Mrs. Renu Gupta, who has seen and been with Ekal since it was formed. So let's dive into our conversation and hear about the stories. So let's start our conversation with Mr. Arun Gupta and Mrs. Renu Gupta. Welcome to our show, sir and ma'am. Before starting, can you introduce yourselves to our viewers?
So my name is Arun Gupta, as she has said. I live in United States from last 44 years. We live in Cincinnati, Ohio, which is a midwestern part of the country. And we actually originally have a background from Sangh. So I would say that we are involved in Sangh related activity from last 44 years. So we were actually actively involved before getting into the Ekal in Vishwa Hindu Parishad of America. And at that time, the Ekal Vidyalaya used to be part of that, so we have been involved with that. When it became Ekal Foundation of USA, then we all shifted to Ekal Foundation of USA, and we are working ever since in Ekal.
So how did you come to know about this? You said that you were involved before Ekal Foundation was, even formed. So how did you come to know about this organization that exists?
As I said, that it was part of Vishwa Hindu Parishad of America. At that time, we were running this as a one teacher, one school program by Friends of Tribal Society of India. And we started at that time, but once it was decided that we will form a separate foundation, then the main volunteers of VHP who were involved in this activity transferred to Ekal Foundation of US.
Okay, so it's been a long time since you joined Ekal, right? And you have seen the development of Ekal Foundation. So since from 1992 to 2001 Ekal Foundation was built, and it's 2024 now. So has it been, is it running the way you imagined it was supposed to be?
As far as the USA part is concerned, I think I can say we have a phenomenal progress. When we were involved in this in 1992, we were raising 200 schools. Today, we are raising close to 15,000 schools. So if you see, this is almost 70-fold increase in the growth in last 20 years. Not only schools, Ekal USA has been pioneer in actually developing a lot of things. What you see, Ekal Gramotan Foundation, it is the brainchild of USA. Most of the initial funding came from USA, and we constantly strive for new innovations. So we are very pleased to see Ekal where it is today. Now there are some issues. I'm sure we are working together, and they will be resolved. Actually, you don't want to get into that.
Okay.
That will not be very pleasant, but I think our growth is there, potential is huge. And I would like to tell one thing about Ekal is that Ekal platform is such a huge platform and unparalleled platform. Nobody can provide that we have a reach to close to 100 billion people, which nobody has. And we have a reach in a tribal area, which nobody has it. So if we do things right, I think the sky is the limit.
Since you have seen Ekal grow, so there might have been a lot of challenges that Ekal Foundation had to face. So can you tell us about some stories or some challenges there are that would be, that would tell people that how hardly this foundation was formed?
I think there are always challenges, there is no doubt about it. The good part about Ekal is that the product is good. And for us, actually, even during the adversities like pandemic, we were able to increase our donations. So our product is good. Only problem is the delivery. And I am sure that our counterpart, which is India, is working on the delivery of the product. And if that happens properly, I think sky is the limit.
Right, sky is the limit, I agree. But since everything is developing now, people are shifting to digital education. There are a lot of digital platforms coming in. So how is Ekal implementing digitalization in the organization?
Okay, so let me tell you one thing about this, that when you bring the digital education, it is the US who has pioneered this. Ekal on Wheel concept came from US. Digital education in a classroom came from US. And we have plenty of funds sitting in US right now, which can actually exponentially grow the digital education in the school. It is India who has to deliver. India delivers, we can provide it. So yes, as I said, that if India can deliver, sky is the limit.
Right, that's right. So, ma'am, I would like to ask you, because since you have been involved in this from a long time, so there is your house also, you have your family. So how has time management been important? How has it played an important role in your life? Time management. How did you manage time?
If you tell me that I am not a typical housewife, putting this one, okay?
Right.
Actually, we are one of the unique couple that me and my husband Arun have been working together pretty much in every field. Okay, so when it comes to the time management, I think we both can manage time very well. How about that?
That's nice.
He already told that how long we have been. So right after our marriage, we were in USA right after 15 days, and we had 2 boys. And actually, we are grandparents of 2 kids.
Oh wow.
So we have a good family, very happy family. We have been working together in Vish Hindu Parishad of America. And Ekal really was born in our home. If I'm saying that, I remember one of the early meetings were taking place at our home. Ashok ji came, Shyam ji came first time when he started the Ekal. And our other friends and relatives, they all have come. Okay. And I was involved in Ekal. We both were recruited to Ekal. So we were regional president. And if I say that we are the early people who made Ekal grow in USA, one of them. So will not be really a very out of line. I will put it this way. I was regional president, and I was a event committee manager for many years. I was in board of Ekal. Then I was the first woman chairperson of Ekal board USA in 2014. But now I am in the back seat because Arun is taking care of it. So he is leading. So I don't have much right now involvement in the recent times. So I cannot make any comment on that. But I have visited myself at least in 10 states, Ekal schools, and IBDs and GRCs. We have made surprise visits. We have gone announced, unannounced. We have attended their what you call Kumbh in Dhanbad as well as Lucknow. Okay, so we have gone everywhere. And first EGL, I spent 10 days in Jharkhand visiting school to school. Same thing we did in Odisha. Same thing within Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, again then Northeast. So you name it.
That's
okay.
a lot
I
of
think
places.
in USA we are one of the very travelled couple who have really travelled to Ekal.
So I would like to add one thing here. Every year we come here and we spend 3 months here.
Oh,
Okay, and we visit different states. So since we are involved in multiple activities, Ekal is one of them. We make sure that every time wherever we go, we visit Ekal school. We will visit our other programs, whatever going on, and many times we go unannounced and see things. They are not pleasant, but we try to make it, and we both are very deeply involved. As she said that we are a unique couple. People are involved, the husband is involved or wife is involved, but we both are very much involved.
It's a teamwork. So, when you see that the kids in rural India, earlier they didn't have access to, basic education or basic lifestyle needs. And now that you see that because of Ekal, may it be Ekal on Wheels or Ekal Vidyalaya or other programs that is run by Ekal, you see that even women are being empowered, kids are learning, the male are, knowing about farming, so they are earning well. So how does that make you feel? Because you have seen Ekal since the very beginning, right? So how does it make you feel?
See, as I said, Ekal is a unique concept and it has made a significant difference in the lives of the people. When we are talking about early part of Ekal, we visited a school, we saw people, or not people, but the kids, and we were amazed that how well behaved those kids were, and they were, when going to the regular school, they have improved or they have better education than their counterpart. And maybe in today's time, Ekal schools may not be relevant because of Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, that there is schools everywhere, right to education. But still, Ekal has a big role to play, because what we are doing is not only provide the regular textbook education, we are providing a value education.
Right.
So Ekal it has made a difference. When you are talking about women empowerment, we are running close to 80 training centers here in India, and it looks like that I am speaking from India point of view. But since I have been involved with Ekal so long, and we visit places, we fund from US, we are making a lot of difference, but we can do a lot more.
Right, that's right. So how big of a task was it to spread the word about Ekal in USA?
I could not get it.
I mean, how big of a task was it to, tell the people living in USA about Ekal, to spread the word that what Ekal does?
Actually, for your information, I don't know whether you know this or not, Ekal is a household charity name in US.
Oh, okay.
When it comes to Indian. When it comes to Indian, in USA, Ekal is a household name.
Oh,
okay. So last 20 years of our work actually has made that household name. Okay. So yes, there was always means we had to work very hard, initial people, and right now it is to the extent that people want to associate with Ekal. So I think we are at the right place, honestly.
So how do
Ekal
you
has
connect
almost 50 chapters in USA.
Okay.
And if I say that number of volunteers in USA could be more or same what India has. So Ekal USA is a big one. Okay, it's the largest partner, I would say. And since both of us have seen it from one chapter to all the way to 60 chapters, 50 chapters, Ekal is big name.
So I can tell you one thing that what you are asking about is that when I can speak about Cincinnati as well as the whole US. As I told you, from 200 to 14,000, 15,000 schools. In Cincinnati, where I come from, we used to have 2 schools in 1998, 2 schools. Now we raise almost close to 150 schools.
Wow.
And a special project. So that is the growth, and that's a national growth also. If 2 to 150, that is 75-fold. We have a lot of special projects, and honestly, money is not the issue. Honestly, money is not the issue. Issue is that work is being done, and it is done properly.
That's the issue.
Yes.
I would like to ask how.
It may sound a little odd here,
Yeah.
but that is the fact.
May I ask how?
Means when it comes, somebody is giving you $100,000. Okay, he wants impact of that $100,000. Okay, if he is giving you $100,000, he wants to know how many lives we have changed, how much is the ROI on that money, and that is where we need to really think always. When we are investing that kind of money, that what is the ROI on that money, and unfortunately we are not able to provide it so far.
Okay. So any long-term plan, any plan for that to
No,
tackle that?
actually, honestly, we are working with EGF, and actually my tenure as a chair of USA actually just was on this, and fortunately for us is that EGF India is making a lot of changes. It is not an overnight solution of what we are doing, but we are in the right direction, hopefully, and come 2-3 years we will be able to see the impact of those changes, and people will be happy that whatever money they are donating, they are getting the right ROI on that.
That's great.
Actually, just let's take an example. Suppose a business grows. Business grows too big in a very short time. So what happens? You lose the track,
Yeah.
right? How many people are involved in the business? How business is being handled, and what is the really track record of the business? And that's the same challenge Ekal India has faced. And Ekal USA has been really a big partner. And actually Ekal USA is really responsible for building the Ekal in India. That's not really out of line. And in India, people may not remember or they may not ask for much of the feedback, but USA donor, they ask for every penny. Okay, because that's what they are trained for.
Right.
So if they have donated $100, they want to know the impact of $100. But when somebody is giving you $500,000, they're looking for a bigger impact.
Right.
Okay, so that's what is the challenge is coming right now, and that's what we are hoping that India will take right measurement, they will take right steps, because potential is huge.
So actually, India is taking the steps. It's not that they are not taking the steps, and it remains to be seen that how far we can go.
Yeah, that's to be seen in the future. That's right. So how do you connect the people of, how do you connect with the people of USA?
Actually, it's not difficult because, as I told you, the mission of Ekal is great. Okay? When you are talking about mission of Ekal, it's a no-brainer. When you go to the people and say that for $365 you can educate 30 children, means where can you get that? Nowhere. Okay, actually people ask us a question, can you do that? And we tell them that okay, your 365 is not only 365, our teacher is subsidizing that, our village people or volunteers are subsidizing that. So if you ask me, the total school cost is $2,000, not 365. But when the donor is concerned, he is paying only 365 and he is seeing the impact. So it is no brainer to convince them. If I tell somebody that give me $30,000, okay, I will train 500 women who will be making $3,000 to $5,000 a month.
Rupees a month.
Think about ROI. It is huge ROI. $30,000 is what, 24 lakhs.
Right.
And if you are talking about 600 women or whatever that number is, and if you are talking about 3,000 rupees, you are talking about 180,000 multiplied by, or not 180,000, actually 1.8 million, 18 lakhs multiplied by 12 multiplied by number of years. That's a huge ROI. So it is no brainer to convince people.
So you said that if they are spending each and every dollar, they want to know what impact they are making. So I don't think that each and every person individually comes to you and asks. So is there like some sort of meetings or events that you organize?
No. Please understand, the donor when he is going, he does not have to go to the meeting. Why donor is giving the money? Donor is giving the money because Arun Gupta, Renu Gupta, Ramesh Bhai or somebody else has asked. They trust our credibility. So they give the money based on our credibility because they know that we have been working with this organization for 20 years. So they gave base, so they don't have to go into the meeting. They can pick up a phone, call us and say, Arun, I gave this money, what is going on? I went to this school is not there. So he does not have to really go or do something. He can pick up a phone and we are accessible to them.
See, all the donors who are giving the money, they know some volunteer of Ekal. Put it this way. Second thing is, we have a national meeting every year. We do fundraising. Ekal is a pioneer of doing the fundraising event. Like I said, we get 50 to 60 shows. And like lot of money is raised during the shows. During the shows, we show the videos. And let me tell you one story, like in the beginning, just like you have all that studio and everything right now, long time back that was not the case. So think about 20 years back. In 2006, I attended the first EGL in Jharkhand, and I myself took the photos. When I go and I tell the stories in the program, that I visited this center, I visited this school, and of course there is a बच्चे नंगे पैर स्कूल में आ रहे हैं, बच्चों के पास पहनने को गर्म कपड़े नहीं है, या भैंस के ऊपर लिख के चौक से लिखा जा रहा है, उसकी पूंछ को डस्टर बनाया जा रहा है, या पेड़ के नीचे स्कूल लगता है. तो ये बहुत इंस्पायरिंग स्टोरीज है कि उनको ये नहीं पता होता है कि गांव के जो लोग हैं वो हमको पकड़ के बिठा लेते थे. मतलब मैं तो रियली आई हैव सीन द ग्राउंड. फिर लॉन्ग टाइम, आई थिंक ऑलमोस्ट 20 years back, there are 2 students from US. They took 1 year sabbatical and they toured more than 100 schools, and they made the video. The first video was made by Rupal Shah and Sanjay Bhatt. Okay? And that's how that whole thing started. Now Ekal has become very big. They have their own production line, they have their own group, and they make the videos. But people in USA are watchful, and that's what they're asking the question. That's what we are in problem right now, that accountability is at the stake. Okay, so really we are at the crossroad. Ekal is big, we want Ekal to be successful, but let's see what Ekal Bharat does. Very clear.
Yeah, so we actually, in fact, it is true that we have seen the Ekal as a baby, okay, a newborn baby, you can say, to all the way to adulthood, okay. And when the teenager, what happens is that in the family, you have teenager boy or girl, doesn't matter, they behave differently. So this is what we are at the crossroad right now, and it is both ways. It is happening here as well as back home.
Okay.
So, but as I told you,
We have a lot of hopes, we have a lot of confidence.
as I told you, Ekal is a unique platform where we can make difference. We have made differences. It's not that we have not made, but we can make a lot more.
Yeah, the differences are visible, I think. It's
Yes.
clearly
Have
Yes.
you visited any Ekal school?
Yeah, I haven't visited any school, but I have been to the villages where Ekal
No,
is
no,
working.
it has made a difference, but it can make a lot more difference.
There was a time when it will take us 4 hours to go to 40 kilometers
Oh,
in Tamil Nadu because roads were so bad. We could have walked pretty much, And when you go there, there is no light. So one is doing the bicycle, and then from bicycle they are generating the light, and they have one bulb. Okay. Then they will do puja in the corner. Then they will give prasad in the दोनों में प्रसाद देंगे. कंदमूल, सबसे पहले मैंने कंदमूल एकल के स्कूल में देखा है.
अच्छा.
तो वो टाइम था जो कि बहुत इंस्पायरिंग फीलिंग्स थी. That time we saw that really Ekal can make a difference, and Ekal did make a difference. A lot of inspiring stories behind it. But Ekal has done a long journey.
तो अभी तक आप लोग प्राउड पेरेंट्स है.
No, we are proud parents, and we are involved because Ekal is a one-way street.
Yeah, we are involved. We are confident.
So it is a one-way street. I don't know whether you have heard that word or not. For Ekal or Sang, whenever you get involved, it is a one-way street. There is no way.
There is
get
no
out.
exit.
Yeah.
Okay, there is no exit. So we are lifelong Ekalites. It is not that we are not.
Lifelong Ekalites. That's a nice word. Yeah.
We are lifelong Ekalites.
Always say it is a one-way street.
And we
So
will be
it's
always
very near.
there. It's not that we are going anywhere, but we would like to see few changes to be made, and as I told, the sky is the limit.
See, as a true volunteer, we just like if you're sincere about your business, you should know what's right and what is wrong. And same way, if you're just, we are sincere about Ekal, put it this way.
Right.
Yeah, we are not going to just say that everything is hunky
Rosy
dory
or
good.
everything is bad. No, that's not the case.
Yeah, it is. We have done good. We can do better.
So since you have been staying in a foreign country for almost like more than 4 decades,
Yes.
so this is a very general question. What lifestyle do you prefer more, foreign lifestyle या फिर Indian lifestyle?
See, actually,
Let's call it mix.
say at this age, it really doesn't matter to us. We come here, spend 3 months, and we enjoy it. Our children are in US, but we do love India, that is for sure. Otherwise, we would not be doing what we do. Okay, so I would say that either way it is fine. But of course, since our children are there, we don't want to uproot ourselves and come back. Initially, we uprooted from our parents, and now we want to uproot from our children. That's not going to happen.
So do you follow Indian culture in USA as well? मतलब बहुत सारे festivals होते हैं, तो
Say
वहाँ
again?
पे festivals जैसे दिवाली हो गया, होली हो गया, तो ये हम लोग यहाँ तो मनाते ही है, इतने सारी पूजा होते हैं, तो do you follow that in USA as well?
Yeah, we do follow. Actually, we are, let's put it this way, we are Hindu.
Right.
We are Hindu by practice, we are Hindu by heart, we are Hindu by philosophy. Same thing is with our kids. But when it comes to the culture, culture becomes mixed, that's what I said. So in mixed culture, what you do, you take some from Bharat, some you take some from USA, and that's what we are. Okay, like for example, Diwali falls in certain day, but our kids cannot come on that day because they are working. So we pick a weekend before or after Diwali and they come, and then we celebrate Diwali really nice way. So their mandirs are there, we do Varsh Puja, we do all the festivals, all the rituals, all the traditions are followed. We celebrate Karwa Chauth, we celebrate Janmashtami, and in fact sometimes it's bigger way, Navratri is big. So culture, see, we are from democratic country and we are living in a democratic country. So we don't have any problem. We have full freedom to practice whatever we believe in.
Yeah.
Okay, and we have raised our kids as a Hindu, our grandkids are Hindu, they are proud to be Hindu, but of course they are American, right? So what we call they are American Hindus.
Yeah.
Okay,
I get it.
that's the identity.
And
they
that's
have.
our identity also. We are not American Indian.
We are American citizens. So what would you call us?
We are American citizen. Our kids were born there, so they are American, but they are not American Indians. They are American Hindus.
So since you have been in Ekal for more than 4 decades, like I said, so now that Ekal is developing, is evolving, so what do you think is the development, the role of youth in Ekal? क्योंकि youth तो अब future है ना, आगे generation आगे बढ़ेगा youth से.
You are talking
The
about
role of
Role
youth in
of
USA
youth overall.
or in Ekal or okay.
Overall.
I think as far as USA is concerned, we have the youth volunteers. We are trying to develop youth volunteers because we are not going to remain forever. We know that. So only way this legacy will keep on going is that we get some more youth volunteers or youth involved. Our success is not great, honestly, but we are working very hard. We have a youth conferences, like whenever we have a national conference, we try to recruit some youth. They have their separate conference. We do try to do within brainstorming. And just recently, actually, there was one of the entrepreneurs, I don't remember the name, I'll send you later. He actually is only 35-year-old and not teenager, but 35-year-old, and he called his fellow entrepreneurs and really educate them. He gave us $50,000 as a seed money, and he called all his fellow entrepreneurs who are in the same range, okay, to educate them about why giving is important, why giving it to Ekal is important. So yes, it's a big challenge, but we are working on it, number one. Number two, as far as the youth in India is concerned, I think you guys can handle it. We cannot really say much about it. So this is what.
Actually, we had started long time back internship program, and I think it did not work out. I think it got stopped. I don't know whether they have it now. But my suggestion to Ekal Bharat is that you should really make it formalized internship program, and children from different high school students from different countries can visit. They should visit Ekal school. They should visit all GRC, IVDs, and understand the culture, understand the language, understand the culture, and then appreciate really the lifestyle. Okay, but I think it did not work very well. I think recently, but that's something should be promoted.
Actually, in fact, what she is suggesting, India should think about a formal youth volunteer program from abroad. And when I'm saying India should consider, because see the requirement of a US or anybody coming from the Western countries is different. Okay, for them you can expect them to go into a village and not have a proper toilet or proper facilities, sleeping may not work. So I think if you can develop a formal program, it will be great benefit to India as well as to the student, because I don't know whether you know about it, but in America, to get in a very good school admission, you have to do some volunteer work, okay, some community work. So it will come long ways for them, and it will come long ways here also, if you can develop something like that. We tried, we had a medical internship. Again, it did work for a few years, then did not work. Dr. Hasmukh Shah was actually pioneering that, but something comes up. But I think if we can have a very comprehensive 2-week program, that will work out to be great.
So lastly, sir and ma'am, is there any message you would like to give our viewers so that they get a little inspired to do what you guys are doing since a long time? Any message, anything?
Yeah, I would like to say, what I would like to tell you viewers, some of them are donors, some of them are volunteers. Please visit Ekal schools. Please visit IBDs, please visit GRC. Spend some time there and go unannounced. Go unannounced and see actually what is happening. Give your honest report so that there is a area to improve, there is an area to appreciate, we can do more.
Sir, anything you'd like to say?
No, I think she has said that. Means, again, if I say anything, it will sound like a preaching. So I'll just.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much for coming in today, sir and ma'am. It was
pleasure.
great talking to you. As you heard in our conversation from Mr. Arun Gupta and Mrs. Reenu Gupta, who calls themselves a proud Ekalite, we'll bring you more such stories and more such personalities. For that, stay tuned to our channel and keep watching Ekal Bharat. If you haven't subscribed it yet, please subscribe it.